Here's what I would do if I was trying to lose 10 pounds by Christmas Day.
Hey bestie, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bestie, like the video because it helps with my algorithm. So in today's video, we're talking about how to lose 10 pounds before Christmas. So I'll put the stages together so that you watch. I'll be back share my instructions.
Here's what I would do if I was trying to lose 10 pounds by Christmas Day. And I'm not talking about 10 pounds of water weight that you just gained back the next day. I'm talking about 10 pounds body fat. Hi, my name is Jen. I'm a women's weight loss expert, CNC, who personally lost 50 pounds and has kept it off, and I've helped over 1,000 women through their weight loss journey transformations. Consider me your diet culture demystifying internet big sis. And if you actually want to make sure that you lose the weight this year, make sure you like and follow for more health and weight loss tips. It's Jen's Gym on all platforms. Welcome to class. What I would not do is starve myself. That is the quickest way to lead to fat gain after weight loss. Nor would I start exhausting myself in the gym by going multiple times a day. What I would do is eat in a modest caloric deficit, eating about 500 fewer calories per day, which if you're a woman watching this video, it probably means you're going to want to be eating about 1,500 to 1,900 calories per day. I would download an app like MyFitnessPal and I would start pre-planning my meals a day in advance. That way, I would know I'd still be able to hit my protein and macro goals while still having a healthy and balanced social life. The next thing I would do is buy one of those big ass water bottles. I'm talking about like the Stanley Cup, the Simple Modern Stanley Cup dupe, like whatever. I would drink 16 ounces of water after waking up and 16 ounces of water before every meal. And my daily goal would be about 1 gallon of water per day. The last thing I would do, instead of subscribe to some crazy workout routine, I would commit to 3, maximum 4 days per week in the gym weightlifting. And I would prioritize going for one 60-minute walk per day. You can do this at the gym, you can do this on the treadmill, you can do this outside, you can do 12, 3, 30, you can split this up into 2 30-minute walks. Doesn't matter, just 60 minutes of walking per day. I would visualize myself being the hottest, happiest version, while also remembering that while my weight does not define my worth, it's okay to want to take control of my health. And lastly, I would follow Jen's Gym for more health and weight loss tips. Bye!
3 things that you need to do if you want to lose weight as someone who's lost 80 pounds, okay? 1, you need to start drinking water. More than likely, you are not drinking enough water throughout your day, okay? Drink 4 to 5 bottles of water a day. If you can't do 5, do 4. We can all do 4. It's going to be okay. It doesn't matter when you drink it. It doesn't necessarily need to be spread out throughout your day. Yes, it's easier if it is, but if you're at the end of the day and you're like, oh my gosh, I haven't drank all 4 bottles of water, drink 4 bottles of water, okay? You're gonna wake up feeling so much better. 2, start walking. A lot of people like to talk about walking, and it's not for no reason. Walking is a low impact exercise, which means that it's not going to make you super hungry after you finish. Whereas if you are running on the treadmill or doing HIIT workouts, you're gonna finish that workout and you're gonna be really hungry. And walking is great for weight loss because you are not going to get out of your workout and be thinking about, what can I eat right now? I am starving, okay? Start walking 7,000 to 10,000 steps a day. It's going to make a huge difference. And 3, prioritize protein. Once you start eating protein, you're going to realize that you're not grabbing for things and food throughout the day like you were, because it is the one macronutrient that's going to keep you fuller for longer compared to carbs, fats, all of it. It's going to keep you fuller for longer. Let's say you have a bowl of Greek yogurt and a bowl of pasta. Have you ever had pasta or went out to Italian food and you're like an hour later you're like, oh, I'm kind of hungry? Yeah, because it's not keeping you full. If you have a bowl of Greek yogurt, it's so high in protein. After 30 minutes after eating it, you're not going to want to eat anything else. You're going to be like, okay, I'm full, I'm satisfied. Walk, eat protein, and drink water. It's going to help. You're going to lose the weight. Your body has no other choice. Start implementing small things into your daily lives and you are going to notice a huge difference.
If you want to lose 10 pounds, 3 things to start doing today help you reach that goal from a registered dietitian. First thing I would recommend doing is getting a structured plan. To actually see results, you need to be consistently reaching your protein, fiber, and healthy fat goals. This will keep your blood sugar balanced, your cravings down, and your metabolism up. A meal plan will also help you reduce the amount of decisions you have to make when it comes to what to eat, which tends to be really helpful because the more decisions you have to make, the more likely you're going to make a decision that doesn't exactly align with your nutrition goals. Bonus points if your meal plan already calculates your nutrient intake for you, like all of my plans in my fall reset program. Second thing I would recommend doing is getting your labs done. These are the most important labs I recommend my clients ask their doctor for to gain insight into their metabolic health and help them find the correct nutrition plan for them rather than just following random advice that they see online. It might work for somebody else, but might not be the best plan for them. And the third thing I would recommend is to supplement where needed. My mantra is food first always, but I do truly believe in the power of supplements. Supplements can help to address any sort of nutrient deficiencies that could be interfering with your goal, help to support natural processes in the body, support your weight loss journey. For example, a methylated B complex can help to support metabolism, while berberine helps to improve insulin sensitivity, which can help control appetite, further supporting your weight loss goals. Apply these 3 tips and start seeing results within weeks.
Lost about 10 pounds recently, and it's the easiest 10 pounds that I've ever lost. We moved to Scottsdale, Arizona about 9 months ago, and right before we moved, I got these pants hemmed, and I either have to wear a belt or get them hemmed again. This tip is gonna sound very simple and almost insignificant, but I promise you it makes such a big difference. Actually start plating all of your meals. Otherwise, it's so easy to just go into the fridge or go into the pantry when you're eating out of the bag, or you're kind of like randomly snacking on things. It's so much easier to just overeat and not even be intentional or aware of how much of it you're eating, versus with each of your meals, you put it on a plate, you walk out of the kitchen. That has been a game changer. Also, just less mindless snacking. I used to snack when I was bored, or if I was really stressed out, I'd kind of just go into the pantry. It wasn't even intentional. I would just be like looking at all the food in the pantry or the fridge and just like randomly start snacking on things. Even if it was healthy, it was still adding up in calories. And you actually make meals that are satisfying enough, you don't feel the need to snack as much. Again, I know it seems like a small tip, but I promise you it makes a huge difference.
If your goal is to lose 10 pounds in the next 6 weeks, stop here and I'm gonna give you 3 things that you're gonna do right now that are going to get you to that goal. And if you guys are new here, I went from this to this in just 4 months by following these 3 tips and staying consistent in my weight loss journey. And not only that, I just feel so much more confident in myself and everything that I do in my life. The first thing you are going to do is work on your relationship with food and stop having an all or nothing mindset. This means implementing something like the 80-20 rule, so 80% whole foods, 20% fun foods, so that you're actually able to maintain your diet. If you can only sustain the diet for a week or 2, you're not gonna get to your goals. The second thing is being in a caloric deficit. That is the number 1 most important thing, your diet and being in a caloric deficit in order to see weight loss results. That means burning more than you are putting into your body. The third thing you are going to do is make sure that you are balancing out your meals and having protein with every single meal. I always suggest 0.8 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. This is going to satiate you, and this is also going to change your body composition and give you that toned look. Let me know if you guys want a part 2, and I'll go into workout.
Here's everything that I've done to lose about 10 pounds in just 12 weeks. First off, I started with a coach because having guidance is super important. You don't want to do this mindlessly and kind of crash diet when you are doing things on your own journey, which is super possible, but oftentimes we get in our heads and we change variables when they don't need to be changed. So I started with my coach, and she actually helped me build my metabolism up to maintenance and my calories up to maintenance as well. And then we were able to get into a sustainable fat loss phase where I'm now seeing a ton of progress because of my consistency and my adherence to my nutritional protocols over time. Building my calories up and hitting that maintenance area and kind of sitting there for a little bit allowed my body to respond efficiently to the consistency of my nutritional intake day to day. So that way when she dropped my calories, my body is responding because of my consistency. And because we have that wiggle room with my calories being higher in the beginning to now being lower, my body's like, hey, we're in a deficit, and it's recognizing that. 2, steps. Steps are a underrated fat loss tool. You want to make sure that you're getting your steps in because it helps with energy expenditure outside of the gym. So it's just super sustainable for fat loss. Like I'm currently walking as I'm making this video. Protein's obviously going to be super important for satiation, keeping you full, and then maintaining that lean muscle mass, because oftentimes we're not going to see an abundance of muscle being built in a calorie deficit, but we are wanting to preserve the muscle that you worked really, really, really hard on building during your building or maintenance phase. Cardio increases over time, again, depending on adherence and your body's response. Sometimes cardio on top of your exercise sessions and work and everything can cause additional stress onto the body, and your body tends to not respond. So there's a lot of factors that we have to consider. But for me personally, I started off with literally just 10K steps, and then over time increased my step goal while starting on the Stairmaster 10 minutes post-workout, and then 15, and then 20, and then 25, and 30. Small increments over time just really helped. Again, I would say the biggest key factor is having guidance and structure, because if I was doing this on my own, which I'm a coach, I can do it, I would probably overthink and change variables when I'm not ready, or maybe I'm not as adherent as I should be, or maybe I wasn't as consistent that week. So having someone else looking after me, kind of expecting something of me, sets the standard higher, and I'm going to work a lot harder. But yeah, comment or DM me Strive, and we can kind of chat about what your journey would look like working with our team.
I'm gonna tell you the easiest way to lose weight, and not just lose weight, heal your body, protect your muscle, and save money at the same time. The stupid thing about losing weight is it really is a level up. The amount of people that have told me I look so much better now is stupid. I just look at my face and I'm like, objectively, I am more attractive now. And I hate that for us who were in bigger bodies for a long time. I have been overweight since I was 11 years old. I've been up and down on the scale for my entire life. I've tried lots of things to lose weight. Some of it's worked, including counting calories, but counting calories is not sustainable. It actually works against your natural body rhythms. It puts you into a permanent low metabolic rate. So that's why you struggle to maintain it or gain weight when you let up even the tiniest amount on counting those calories. The problem is that we are fed all the time and our bodies have literally forgotten how to burn fat. Most of us are not metabolically adapted, so we're stuck in the glucose burning mode. This all comes down to how we are very mistreating our insulin. It's like every time you eat your delivery driver and you're delivering a package to the door. So you knock on the door and insulin comes and says, "Oh, thanks for the package." If we lived the way our ancestors lived, we would only have those deliveries every so often, but we have that delivery driver showing up every single hour. And the more we give deliveries, the less insulin guy wants to come to the door. So we're training our bodies not to respond to those packages. And then we become hungry and tired, irritable, all because we are giving our body too many packages. And if you think about it, we used to be cavemen. It was a feast or famine kind of situation. So you would eat and you would eat a lot, and then you probably wouldn't have food for days. And our bodies were evolutionarily programmed to not eat food every single day. So what happens when you don't eat is your body goes into cellular repair. You have a 5-fold increase of growth hormone. So you're actually going to gain more muscle when you don't eat. Because back then we needed our muscles to go and get food. So it makes sense for our bodies to increase the ability to move. That's why this whole fasting thing has become a huge trend, because it literally heals your body and makes you lose weight. But fasting can be incredibly difficult, especially because we have trained our minds for years to eat 3 times a day. So what I have been doing is alternate day dirty fasting. That means I let myself have calories on the days that I'm fasting, but they have to come from fat or ketones and only in liquid form. I seriously feel like I found a cheat code to get weight off and keep it off. On top of that, I'm less hungry on the days that I'm not fasting. My mind is clear and my body feels so much more energized.
Here's the only tip you need for fat loss in 2025. If you're looking to drop fat and keep it off for the rest of your life, keep listening up to this video, sis. Let's get it. And if you didn't know, I'm your sister coach to Fit and Fineness. I lost 100 pounds naturally. I've been able to maintain that weight loss over the last 8+ years. I own a women's only gym here in Houston, Texas, and I teach other women like you to do the exact same thing. So listen up to the top tip that you need this year to drop that fat and keep it off for the rest of your life. Let's get it. Number 1, and the only one, especially for fat loss, for weight loss. If you're not willing to change your mindset around food and the things that you put into your body, you can go to the gym every single day. You can move your body every single day, but I promise you, it's gonna take you so long to see results that you'll eventually quit. Versus locking in, committing to the journey, and stop trying to say, "Oh, I'm just gonna balance it out here, balance it out there." No. You've been balancing it out forever. It's time to truly commit, not 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You have to make better eating choices starting today. I'm gonna help you with that right now. Let's get it. And most especially when you are wanting fat loss, you have to emphasize and focus on protein within your caloric deficit, right? So high protein is gonna help you stay for a little longer. It's gonna help you build that lean muscle mass. It's gonna help you drop that fat a lot faster versus you having a high carb, high starch, high BS diet, whereas it's gonna take you so long to see results, and then eventually you'll just start falling off. I know for me, the only thing that keeps me motivated and consistent are results. Like, that's what it is. Like, when I start seeing my body change, I start seeing my mindset change, see my stomach a little flatter, see my legs a little more toned, oh, I'm locked in. But if I'm not seeing any of those things, it's gonna be so easy to quit every single time. And trust me, I've been on this journey for so long. I've come through so hundreds and hundreds, thousands of women actually, with the same problem. They wanna see these results, even just a little bit to keep them consistent, but they're not locking in on the back end on the nutrition side, so it takes you a whole lot longer, right? You can go to the gym every single day, but if you're not willing to change the way you eat, stop crashing out every single weekend, drinking with your friends because what are y'all celebrating? Going out to eat, having an appetizer, an entree, and a dessert, and 4 lemon drops. Oh, girl, you won't have no goals with that type of belly. I'm sorry. It's gonna be hard for you to think straight. It's gonna be hard for you to perform. It's gonna be hard for you to see progress. So I'm encouraging you today. 30 grams of protein at breakfast, 30 grams of protein at lunch, 30 grams of protein at dinner. Have you 2 snacks in between time that have at least 10 to 20 grams of protein. And that is a good day of high protein eating. Now, everybody's macros are different, so you may need a little bit more protein than the next person. So make sure you know your macros. Log your consumption. If you don't log your food, it's very likely that you're overeating and you don't even know. And that's probably why you're gaining weight and or not even losing weight, okay? You've been in the gym every day not losing not a pound. That's not okay. Something has to change, and it starts within. It's gonna start with what you put in your mouth. That's number one, and that's the only one. If this video gave you some insight on how you can change your lifestyle, get a higher protein diet, and get that fat down, I want you to comment hard below. Let me know so we can get it and go. Let's get it.
When it comes to weight loss, you have to eat in a calorie deficit, preferably out of your own home. I have been cooking. I've been meal prepping. You have to get your steps in. I don't know if 10K is a magic number or what, but that is the number I strive for each and every day. You have to get your strength training days in, okay? Look, I'm employed. I don't have time to be in nobody's gym 7 days a week, but I've been getting like 3 to 4 strength training days a week. I'm down 10 pounds in a month. I was this close. Actually, I was like that close. From getting on Ozempic, some glutide, whatever formula they had for me, I was about to be injecting it into my belly. But then I'm like, you know what, girl? You're lazy. You know what I'm saying? You don't have PCOS. You don't have any kind of hormone imbalance. You don't even have kids. You just like food too much. You need to put the food down. Put the liquor down. Put the sweets down. It works. It works.
All right, you guys are asking me how I got lean and dropped some weight so that way I can have, a lean physique. So I'm going to dive into all the details. I'm going to be honest, I hired a coach. I work with Team Strive, and for a couple of months, my coach had me in a metabolic healing phase where we raised my calories up to around maintenance and then slowly dropped me into the deficit, which is where I'm at now. I'm a coach, I can do this on my own, but having guidance and accountability is better because it helps me work harder knowing somebody's expecting something from me. As we got deeper into a deficit, she increased cardio to use as a tool so that my food doesn't have to go too low. Started off at around 10K steps, non-negotiable. Right now I'm hitting anywhere between 15K to 20K because I'm just naturally super active. But I am now doing 4 sessions post-workout because I only work out 4 times a week on the Stairmaster for 45 minutes. That has been increased over the past 12 weeks. It started off at 15 and then slowly, gradually increased. Nutrition wise, I really just eat whole foods. Right now I'm on vacation, so I am eating some more fun foods, but clearly nothing's happening to my body. It's staying the same. I think the most freeing thing is being able to go on vacations like I am now and not fear the scale or gaining weight, because now I know how to navigate foods in restaurants and social settings because of the guidance and help that I've had with Team Strive. Yeah, it's nothing crazy, you guys. Having guidance is super helpful because I don't have to think about what I'm doing. I just do what I'm told, and it's customized for my body. So if you have any questions, comment or DM me Strive so that way I can help you on this journey too.
That's a video, besties. So I'm just here just to add on like what I think about today's video. In today's video, we're talking about how to lose 10 pounds before Christmas. Basically, the holiday season is right around the corner, and many people are already thinking about Christmas outfit, family gathering, and all the delicious food that comes with it. But you've been feeling a little heavier than you like, or maybe you just want to look amazing for the holidays. This is the perfect time to get serious. Losing 10 pounds before Christmas is not about starving yourself or chasing quick fixes. It's about discipline, small daily actions, and mindset. You still have time to make it happen and start today. Basically, the first thing you need to understand is that weight loss is not punishment. It's not about hating your body. It's about taking care of yourself and wanting to feel confident and proud when you look in the mirror. You can absolutely enjoy the season and still stay consistent with your goals. The key is balance. You don't have to give up all your favorite food, but you do have to learn to control. Small intentional changes can lead to massive results if you stay committed over time for a few weeks. Start by fixing your mindset. If you keep telling yourself that this is not hard, that you don't have time, or that you always fail, then you're already blocking your progress. You have to speak life into yourself. Tell yourself, I can do this. I'm going to look and feel amazing by Christmas. Every single day, remind yourself of the reason you started. Maybe it's to fit into the outfit, maybe it's to gain back your confidence, or maybe it's simply to prove yourself that you can commit and win the time. Now, when it comes to food, the truth is you don't need a fancy diet. You don't need to go to keto or count every calorie. You just need to be aware. If you eat 3 big meals, make one of them lighter, maybe a protein filled salad or a smoothie packed with fiber. Cut back on sugar and alcohol for a few weeks, and you'll be amazed how quickly your body starts to change. Replace processed snacks with the real food. Drink more water, and I mean actually drink it. Most of the time, when you think you're hungry, your body is just dehydrated. Movement is another key, bestie. You don't need to spend 2 hours in the gym. You can do 20 to 30 minutes of focused movement at home. Walk more, take the stairs, dance in your living room, do body weight workouts, or watch YouTube routines. The goal is to perfection. The goal is not perfection, it's consistency. Move your body every single day, even if it's just for a few minutes. It will not only help you lose weight, but it will help you boost your mood and energy. One of the biggest mistakes people make is thinking that they have to be perfect all the time. You don't. You just have to be consistent more days than not. If you sleep up and eat something you shouldn't do, don't throw away the whole day. Just drink water, go for a walk, and keep going. The difference between who reach their goal and those who don't, it's willpower. It's resilience. It's getting back on the track every time they fall off. Another thing to remember is that sleep and stress play a huge role in the weight loss. If you're not sleeping enough, your body holds on to fat because it's stress. Try to get at least 7 hours of sleep at night. Time to relax, meditate, stretch, or spend few hours or few minutes in silence every day. When your body is calm, it's easy to lose weight. Another thing is visualization is also powerful. Picture yourself into Christmas morning, how you want to look, how you want to feel in your outfit, the glow on your face. When someone tells you you look amazing, hold on to that image every single day. Let it motivate you to make better choices. Let it push you to say no to things that don't deserve your goal. You're not too late to make a change. Even losing 10 pounds before Christmas can make a huge difference in your confidence and how your clothes fit. And once you start seeing with the results, you gain momentum. The more you stay consistent, the more you believe in yourself. It's not about being perfect. It's about being better than yesterday. Don't wait for the new year to start your transformation. Start now. Every healthy meal, every walk, every glass of water, every workout, it all counts. By that time, Christmas comes, you look back and thank yourself for starting when you did. You walk into the holidays feel light, confident, and proud. So make that promise to yourself. Today, you are not doing this to impress anyone. You are doing it for you. You deserve to feel good in your own body. You deserve to feel confident in every photo, in every room you walk. 10 pounds, 10 pounds may sound small, but it's powerful. It's proof that you can take control of your life and your choices. The next few weeks can transform you, not just physically, but mentally too. Show up every single day, eat clean, move your body, rest, hydrate, and most importantly, believe in yourself. You are stronger than your cravings. You are more capable than your doubts, and absolutely, you are worthy of your body and your confidence. By Christmas, when you zip up that outfit and catch your reflection, you'll know that all your effort was worth it. You feel proud not because you lost 10 pounds, but because you kept a promise to yourself. That's a real glow. Bye, guys.